All right, we can go on the record. All right, we're here for case number 9509S, which is in the matter of the continuing investigation of the purchase gas adjustment charges of Washington Gas Light Company. My name is Jennifer Grace. I'm a public utility law judge. We can start with appearances from the company.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Spencer Nichols on behalf of Washington Gas.
Good morning.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Diamond Hawkins on behalf of OPC.
Good afternoon.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Kenneth Albert on behalf of staff.
Good afternoon. All right, it's my understanding that the parties don't have any questions for the other parties' witnesses. I do, however, have questions. Am I correct that the parties don't have questions for the other parties' witnesses?
Yes.
So let's go ahead and start with, you all can go ahead and introduce your exhibits, and then I'll ask questions afterwards. So go ahead, Mr. Nichols.
Thank you, Your Honor. To start, we would ask to mark as WGL Exhibit 1 the certificate of publication filed on March 4th, 2025,
So marked.
and move it to be entered into the record.
Any objection?
No objection.
Okay. And your testimony?
Our first witness is Lisa Gillison.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and enter testimony now, and then we'll do witnesses afterwards.
Yes, Your Honor. We'd ask that the direct testimony filed by Lisa Gillison on December 27th be marked as WGL Exhibit 2.
Gillison Direct will be marked as
And-
WGL Exhibit 2.
And the confidential version be marked as 2C.
2C is marked.
And that Ms. Gillison's rebuttal testimony filed on February 21st be marked as WGL Exhibit 3.
3 is marked.
And 3C for the confidential version.
3C is marked.
We move to enter those into the record.
Any objection?
No objection.
No objection.
Okay. And next witness?
Lastly, the testimony of company witness Sasha Trope. We'd ask that the direct testimony that was filed on December 27th be marked as WGL Exhibit 4,
4 is marked.
and that the rebuttal testimony filed on February 21st be marked as WGL Exhibit 5,
Exhibit 5 is marked.
and we move to admit those into the record.
Any objection to
No
WGL Exhibits 1, 2, 2C, 3, 3C, 4, and 5?
No objection.
No objections.
Okay, 1 through 5 are admitted. That's it for the company, right?
Correct.
Okay. Office of People's Counsel, do you have any exhibits?
No exhibits. For
What is
OPC.
Office of People's Counsel position on the case?
Yes, OPC believes that for the period under review, the company followed competitive practices to procure and purchase gas. And as to the accuracy of the AC factor calculation, OPC has no objections.
Thank you. And staff?
Thank you, Your Honor. Staff would ask to mark as Exhibit 1 the direct testimony of Tanika Alexander, which was filed January 31st, 2025.
Staff 1 is marked.
Staff would ask to mark as Staff Exhibit 2 the public version of Staff Witness Evan Thomas's direct testimony.
2 is marked.
And we would ask to mark as Staff Exhibit 2C Mr. Thomas's confidential version of his testimony, direct
2C
testimony.
is marked.
And that's staff's evidentiary presentation.
Any objection to 1, 2, and 2C?
No.
No objection.
Okay, staff 1, 2, and 2C are admitted.
Apologies, Your Honor. Ryan Chu on behalf of OPC. If I could clarify one
Sure.
thing on our position. You may remember last year we filed testimony objecting to the WGL's purchase of CTNG.
Yes.
Under the realizing that Your Honor that the transactions were approved last year, we didn't refile testimony on since they were substantially similar this year on that matter, but we continue to oppose the CTNG insofar as the adder may represent additional costs that could have been avoided had it just been purchased with regular natural gas.
So OPC is noting an objection to the, okay, without having filed any testimony.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I guess that's noted. Okay, great. I have questions for all of the witnesses, but if I call staff's witnesses first, I may be able to get my questions answered without having to ask everyone, and it just makes more sense to me. So that's one I'm going to do. Can we hear from staff witness Thomas, please?
Sure. So staff would present witness Evan Thomas.
Will you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
I do.
All right. So I'm looking at your direct testimony. You know what? We're going to go into confidential session. Can you note that, Mr. Court